Muhammad Umar. I am calling the name of some students who are not present. Those names. If they are present, they must raise their hand. Danial Sultan, Muhammad On Raza, Sayyid Shamir Hassan, Fasir Rehan. These students, if they are present, they raise their hand. Please raise your hand if you are there. Okay. So this is the correct answer. Minus I minus 11J plus 7K. Muhammad Talha Sarfaraz. So understood? This is the correct answer. So when the three vectors are multiplied in such a way that the answer is the vector. So that is called the vector triple product. That is called the vector triple product. And remember, when we are multiplying the vectors, so there must be in between them the cross or dot. Between the two vectors must be cross or dot. Don't write, don't leave without anything. Into, we do not read into. Vector A into vector B. This is wrong. We will write vector A dot vector B or vector A cross vector B, not into. Into will be used between the scalars or between scalar and vector. If one number is scalar and one vector, one quantity is vector, one quantity is scalar, one quantity is vector, we are multiplying, then we can say into. 4 into vector A, 5 into vector B, or 5 into A, 5 into B, etc. But when they are both vectors, for example, vector A and vector B, so we will not write A into B. We will write either A cross B or A dot B. You have to remember this one. So A cross B or A dot B. In the same way, when the three vectors are multiplied, when we are taking the triple product, A cross B cross C, so there must be bracket in between them. Either B cross C within the bracket or A cross B within the bracket. So first of all, we will solve the bracket. If it is A cross B within the bracket and cross C, so first we will do A cross B, then we will multiply with C. First we find the answer of A cross B, then we multiply it cross product with the C of the answer, just like here. B cross C, this is the answer of B cross C. This vector is cross product with A. A cross, the answer of this one, B cross C. In the same order. A is first, then B cross C. So first that is in the bracket, so we will solve it first. But it will remain the second quantity. The first one be the A. The second will be the answer of this one. You know that A cross B is not equal to B cross A. We can't change the order. If we change the order, it will become the minus. Opposite vector, opposite side. Magnitude the same, but the direction will be opposite. A cross B is the vector, for example, A cross B outside the board. So B cross A will be inside the board. The direction will be opposite. Okay, that is a vector triple product. And sometimes we have to find scalar triple product. In scalar triple product, one will be taken as dot, one will be taken as cross. So first we'll solve the cross, then we will take the dot. There is no need to put the bracket sign because cross will be done first, then dot. Cross will be done first, then dot. For example, with the same question, with the same vectors A, B, C, with the same vector ABC, we are finding the scalar triple product. We are using scalar triple product. Scalar triple product will be scalar triple product means three vectors are multiplied in such a way that the answer should be scalar. So that is called the scalar triple product. So there are A, B, C, three vectors. So A dot B cross C. So the answer will be scalar. So first of all, we'll find B cross C. We can't find dot A dot B first. No. B cross C first. The cross product will be taken first, whether it is here or afterward. So cross product will be taken first because the answer of the cross product will be a vector. And dot must be used between the two vectors, not the scalar. If we take scalar first, A dot B, the answer will be scalar. So scalar cross C is meaningless. Scalar cross the vector is meaningless. So first of all, we will do that. If the both sign are together in the same question, dot and cross. So first we will solve the cross. First we will solve the cross. Suppose here, because B cross C we already found. So A cross B dot C. So first we'll take the cross. Then dot C. Dot C, not into. A is 2, 3, 5. And B, 1 minus 1, 1. We will take the cross product. First we'll take I. Leave this column on this row. 3 into 1 will be 3. Minus 5 into minus 1 will be minus 5. Minus minus plus 5. Then minus J. Jth column and jth row will be left. 2 into 1 will be 2. Minus 5 into 1 will be 5. Plus K. So kth column and kth rows will be left. 2 into minus 1 will be minus 2. Minus 3 into 1 will be 3. So this is A cross B. Put the larger bracket. Then dot C. Shahriyar Ansari 61680. Okay, simplify this one. 3 into 3 plus 5 will be 8. 8I minus 2 minus 5 will be minus 3. Minus minus plus 3J plus minus 2 minus 3 will be minus 5. So it will become minus 5K. This is the answer of A cross B. Now dot C. C is 3I plus K. C is 3I plus K. Take the dot product. I will multiply it with I. 8 into 3 will be 24. J will multiply with J. J is not there. It means 0. So 3 into 0 will be 0. Minus 5 will multiply with 1. K is multiplied with K. Minus 5 into 1 will be minus 5. So the final answer is 19. So this is the answer is scalar. Therefore, it is called the scalar triple product. We use the three vectors A, B, C to find A cross B dot C. The answer is 19. Mohammed on Raza Nakvi 61768. So this is the way how to find the scalar triple product. So from three vectors A, B, C, we found the scalar answer. This is called the scalar triple product. This is called scalar triple product. Scalar triple product is used. Tavish Manzoor 62345. Okay. Scalar triple product is used to find the volume of the parallelepiped. That means the cubicles. To find the volume of the cubicle, we use the scalar triple product. Muhammad Muid Shams 61918. Okay. In this way, we will find vector scalar triple product. Scalar triple product is used to find the volume of a parallelepiped. Parallelepiped is a cubicle. Volume always be scalar. Volume is a scalar quantity. So therefore, to find the volume whose sides are defined by the vectors, we will use the scalar triple product method to find their volume. For example, this is a parallelepiped. This is a parallelepiped. We will find the volume by using its so this is a vector A, this is a vector B, this is a vector C. up to here. This one is the vector C, this one is the vector C, this one is the vector C. So there are 4 same vectors. In the same way, 4B. This one is B, this one is B, this one is B, this one is B, this one is B. In the same way, A, this one is A, this one is A, this one is A, this one is A. So there are 4, 4, 8 and 8, 16 edges are there. Sorry, 4, 4, 8 and 4, 12 edges are there. So 3 edges, 4 edges have the same vector. So this is a parallelepiped defined by the vector A, vector B and vector C. Vector A is equal to, I'm writing over there, I plus j. Vector B is equal to 2i plus j, 3i minus 4k, and vector C 7j minus 8k. So these are the sides of the parallelepiped. The sides of the parallelepiped are defined by these 3 vectors, and you are asked to find the volume. You are asked to find the volume. So we will take the vector triple product to find the volume. Volume will be equal to A dot B cross C. So 2 vectors, we will take the cross product of the 2 vectors and dot of the 3rd vector. So first of all, we will find B cross C. A will remain as it is. We'll find B cross C. I, J, K. A dot, there must be dot or cross in between them. Here is dot, so we must write dot. We are taking the triple product, the scalar triple product, so there must be dot. First B, 3i minus 4k, 0. Then C, 7j minus 8k, I is 0. We'll do over there A dot, larger bracket, for I, leave this column, this row, 0 into minus 8 will be 0, minus 4 into 7 minus 28, minus plus 28. Minus j, leave this column, this row, 3 into minus 8 minus 24, then minus 4 into 0 will be 0. Then k plus, I will be taken positive, j will be taken negative. If it is negative, we will j will be taken negative, k will be taken positive. One positive, one negative, one positive. K, kth column and kth rows will be left. 3 into 7 will be 21. Minus 0 into 0 will be 0. The larger bracket close. Now here we will write the value of A. A is 2i plus j. Then dot 0 plus 28i, 28i. Minus 24 minus 0 will be minus 24. Minus 24 into minus j will be plus 24j. Then 21 minus 0 will be 21 plus 21k. Take their dot product. I is multiplied with I. 2 into 8, 28 will be 56. 1. 1 into 24 will be 24. Then there is no k, 0. 0 into 21 will be 0. So the final answer is 56 plus 24 is 80. The volume of the parallel pipe is 80. In this way, we will find the volume of the parallel pipe. Volume of the parallel pipe. Exercise 12.4. Exercise 12.4. From question 1 to 8, find the length and the direction when defined u cross v. So that we have done how to find the u cross v. Vector u and v are given, and direction. Direction will be perpendicular to the plane defined by u and v. Direction of the product, the answer. Direction of the answer vector will be perpendicular or normal to the plane defined by the given vectors. Here the given vectors are u and v. Find the area of the triangle. So we'll find the area of the triangle by taking the cross product and take the half. That I think I have told you. This question I have done. Question number 14. Sorry, question number 15 to 16. Scalar triple product I told you. Area of the plane. Sorry, area of the parallelogram. Area of the parallelogram. Question number 35. The parallelogram A, B, C, D vertices are given. We will find the area. Question number 35. Now Ibadullah came. Okay. Find the area of the parallelogram. A 1 0 0 1 minus 1 0 0 minus 1. A B C D. This is a parallelogram. This is the parallelogram. A B C D. A B C D. Vertices are 1 0 0 1. Minus 1 0 0 minus 1. They must be written in order. A B C D or A B C D, clockwise or anti-clockwise, anyway, clockwise or anti-clockwise, anyway you may use. So first of all we will find the vector AB and vector AD. Vector AB and vector AD, and we will take the cross product and then we'll find the magnitude. That will be the area of the parallelogram ABCD. Find AB. Vector AB 0 minus 1 I plus 1 minus 0 j. So it will become minus I plus j. This is the vector AB. 0 minus 1 will be minus 1 I and 1 minus 0 will be 0 1 j. Now we will find vector AD. 0 minus 1 I plus minus 1 minus 0 j. So it will become minus 1 I and minus j. We will take their cross product. We will take their cross product. That will be the area in vector area, and we will find the magnitude of that area. It will be area of the parallelogram. Now we'll find AB cross AD. AB cross AD. With the same method, I, J, K. AB minus 1, 1, 0. AD minus 1, minus 1, 0. First I. Leave this column, this row. 1 into 0 will be 0. Minus 0 into minus 1 will be 0. So I is 0. Minus j. Leave this column, this row. Minus 1 into 0 will be 0. Minus 0 minus 1 will be 0. This is j. Plus k. kth column and kth rows will be let minus 1 into minus 1 will be 1. 1 minus 1 will be minus 1, minus minus plus, plus 1. So it is, this is 0, this is 0, only 2k is the vector. This is the vector area. Take the magnitude. Area will become magnitude of AB cross AD. Magnitude. So this is 2k. AB cross AD, the answer is 2k. Take the magnitude 2 square is equal to under root 4 equal to 2. Area is 2. Area of the parallelogram with the vertices 1 comma 0, 0 comma 1, minus 1 comma 0, 0 comma minus 1. So the magnitude, the area is 2. This is the area. This is the area. The area is 2. In this way, we will find the area of the parallelogram. If we find the area of the triangle, we will take the half of this one. Half of 2 will be 1. Area of the triangle, if we take the area of this triangle ABC. So this will be the triangle ABC. This is the half of the area of the parallelogram. Area of triangle will be half of the area of the parallelogram. With the same method, we'll find AB, BC and BA. Then we'll take the cross product. The answer will be 2k. The answer will be 2k. And then we will find the half of the area of magnitude of AB into AD. Sorry, BA into BC. BA into BC. Or AB into AC. AB into AC, find the vector AB, find the vector AC, take the cross product. What will be the answer? Then take the magnitude and multiply by half. It will be the area of the triangle. Area of the parallelogram and area of the triangle is only the difference. We'll put half. Area, if it is the area of triangle, we'll put half over there. First, we'll find the cross product as it is up to here. Then the area of the triangle will be half. If we are finding the area of the triangle, area of triangle, this is the area of parallelogram. Area of triangle will be half of AB cross AD, the same. Only the difference is half. This is the area of parallelogram. This is the area of triangle. Half of AB cross AD. Half of the cross product. Magnitude of the cross product. First we'll find the cross product. Then we'll find the magnitude of the cross product. That is 2. Area of triangle will be half of 2. That is 1. Area of triangle will be 1. This is the way how to find the area of the Mohammad Askari Naqvi 63384. Okay. Now again we come to the point we were doing equation of the plane. We have done the equation of the line and we have done the equation of plane when the point and the normal vector are given.